Alright, we are finally back with some Final Fantasy XIV. Sorry it's been a minute since I last played. Let's continue on with the main story today. Quickly remind myself what we're doing here. Okay. Ooh. Right into a cutscene.
Apologies for the wait. People are screaming for the butcher's blood again. No sooner have we broken up one mob than another forms. Thankfully, all have been amenable to reason, thus far. But it is no concern of yours. We must speak of the men Arenvald and his comrades apprehended in the peaks.
By their uniforms, the captives were first judged to be Imperial troops. But after further investigation, their true identities came to light. I dare say you remember Yuyuhasi and Laurentius, the fugitives who conspired with Captain Ilberd in the Crystal Brave's betrayal.
Yes.
Well, it would seem they followed him all the way to the wall. It was they who orchestrated the slaughter of the resistance fighters prior to the Griffin's infernal ritual.
Were it in your hands, how would you punish these men?
I would ground them. No TV. Okay, no. Let's see. Let's be ruthless. Their lives would be forfeit.
Hear, hear. There is no more fitting sentence for the perpetrators of such a massacre, and that is but one of their crimes. In any event, I thank you for your honesty. When the time comes for the Alliance to pass judgment, I'll see that your opinion is heard. Well, that concludes our business here. But there is more I would say. Walk with me.
Okay.
I bear a share of the blame for Ilberd's atrocities. Had I openly supported the cause of Ala Mhigan liberation, he might not have felt driven to do what he did. Things could have been different, and I'm sorry they aren't. But even after all that has happened, my homeland is free. With the Scions and the Alliance at their side, my countrymen have reclaimed what many thought lost forever. Under her new leadership, I have every confidence that Ala Mhigo will emerge from the shadow of the Empire and rise once more to greatness. Which means my work here is done. Soon I will return to Ul'dah and take my place at the Sultana's side.
You sure you want to do that?
Father.
I'll not deny there's a part of me that wants to stay. The same part that contemplated renouncing my rank and joining you as a wandering sellsword. But I pledged my blade to Nanamo, and I will not betray that oath.
Is this truly what you want, Father?
It is. Ever has my sword been hers to command, and ever shall it remain. Thank you for lending an ear. When all the rest are clamoring for me to stay, I trust you'll send me on my way.
longer than I intended, but at least you know where I stand. Now, that's settled. Involved? What news? We may have a problem, sir. A group of Ananta, those like the snake ladies, Ananta, has arrived at the main gates, and I don't mean the Viera. These are Kalyana. The ones that some... Oh, yeah, they are. Okay, they are the snake ladies. They're insisting they be allowed to attend the council. Lisa's trying to reason with them, but she may need help. An invitation was extended to all of the native beast tribes, but we assumed the Kalyana would refuse it out of hand. We had best go and see for ourselves. Pippin, take command of our forces and be ready for battle. Solitary? You've dealt with these Kalyana before. I'd have you by my side. Alright. Happy to help. Happy to help. Okay. Let me just adjust something real fast. Hope everybody's doing well today. Okay. Let's see. Speak with Lise. Where am I? This way. I don't know my way around this place, like, at all. And that's a dead end. Okay. Oh, she's not even in this part of the city. That's why I'm getting stuck. Okay. I need to go outside. Let me through. Yes. Ouch. Wonder how things are going with the... What were we building again? Like a salt mine again or something. Can't remember the name of it. This piano is so pretty. No. Oh, there's an aether current there. Ow. Gosh, this is actually not good. Oh, this is bad. This is actually bad. Okay. Let's get this. Was this actually here before this card? It must have been. Solitary, Robon, it's good to see you. Ah, the Slayer has come. We have not forgotten how you sinned against the Lady of Bliss. But we did not come here to shed blood. You claim to seek harmony with all who call Gilarbania home. If this is truly your wish, you will welcome us as envoys of the Ananta. It is our wish, and you are welcome, but we cannot condone the summoning of primals. If you want to enter the palace, I must ask that you first surrender any crystal jewelry. You have my word that it will all be returned to you when the meeting is over. We will do as you ask. But you will not have our weapons. We are not so foolish as to place ourselves entirely at the mercy of the tormentors. I reckon that's the closest we're going to get to a compromise, and we will have people standing guard. Aye, let them keep their swords. Then we have an agreement? Lead the way to your meeting chamber. Why do I have a feeling we've welcomed a viper into our midst? I mean, we literally have. They are snakes. Ooh, I got a thing. One slot remaining in inventory. Hey, Jen. Do I have my best stuff on? No, I don't, actually. The stuff I just got is better. Okay. Do I have any green? Let's go with green. Return of the Bull. The Kalyana Elder's intentions seem at odds with all we know of her tribe. What think you, Solitary? I don't think they can be trusted. I'm gonna be honest. It is said that once a creature has fallen under the sway of a primal, there is no salvation, and I strongly doubt the Kalyana have suddenly broken free of Lakshmi's will. Whatever the truth, I would take no chances. The guard must be strengthened, ideally with people who know a thing or two about primals. Can we rely on the scions? I'll round up our comrades and send them to Alamekan Quarter. You can go on ahead if you like, Solitary. My thanks. I will see you in the palace. Ba-da-ba. Let's go. How's everything, Jen? Everything going okay? Oh, 2 weeks off in a row? Woo. Sounds nice. Solitary, I brought reinforcements. Arnwell told me of the arrival of our unexpected guests, and I agreed that it would be prudent to call upon Ishtola and Thancred as well. One can never be too careful when dealing with the enthralled. I'm not familiar with the Kalyana tribe myself, but Alice's report suggested that they shunned contact with other races. Despised it, in fact, even compared to other Ananta. Indeed, this apparent reversal in attitude is most curious. No one expected a response to our invitation, much less an envoy, and I imagine Lise was forced to make some rather hasty arrangements in order to accommodate them. Oh, I need to sneeze. Maybe. Possibly. Okay. Maybe not. Nope, it's gone. Speaking of which, how should we deploy ourselves? Oh yeah, to get a bunch, like, kinda get ahead on a bunch of stuff. If the meeting is to be held in the throne room, 'twould seem wise to have eyes both inside and outside the palace. Ishtola and I can stand guard without. That leaves the three of you to keep watch over proceedings in the throne room itself. Understood. We should join General Aldin inside then. Solitaria, do you know of the rear entrance to the palace? No, I don't. It's on the eastern edge of the city, at the top of the stairs. The guard there should have been instructed to let us pass. I definitely don't know. Place you speak of. Okay. Is it this way? I did not know how to navigate around this place at all. Okay, I got lucky. You're with the Scions, miss. General Aldin left orders that you were to be escorted inside, if you'll follow me. Let's go. Let's go. Whoa, look at this place.
Thank you all for coming. I am Lise Hext, and I speak for the Resistance. Among you are village elders, refugee leaders, envoys from the Ananta and the Kikern. You've come from every corner of Girabania to help decide the future of Alamigo. But before that, I want to ask you a question. What was the first thing you noticed when you came in?
Your eyes. Wait, I mean,
For me, it was that empty throne. It has no one to sit on it now. No viceroy, no king. Would any of you like to take their place? Or should someone else sit there? Then let's sit here in a circle, as equals, and I hope, as friends.
Oh, we're literally sitting in a circle on the ground. Okay. Get some chairs at least? Oh.
Expertly done. Lys has removed monarchy as a choice early in the game and positioned them to consider a joint government. All things considered, I would say events have got off to a fine start.
What could possibly go wrong?
And that is Alagana's stance on the matter.
Thank you, Ragenford. Another vote in favor. Next, let's hear from Shanti of the Kaliana. Tell us, how do your people feel about the idea of a republic?
We get to hear your voice?
The Ananta wish only that those who dwell within Gir Abania devote themselves to our faith.
Well...
You shall all worship Sri Lakshmi!
It was good while it lasted, the peace.
Lady of Bliss, grace us once more with your beauteous visage!
Oh, man.
This can't be happening. No crystals were allowed through the door.
Their weapons have crystals in them, I bet.
Later.
That's why they
We need
wanted to keep their
evacuate these people
swords.
right now, or the Primal will make thralls of them all.
Hey,
It's
Blanc.
up to us.
Oh! GG's to them. Okay. Cool.
Gods damn it! The guards were already turned!
What?
Fools!
Huh?
No, you don't!
The Kaliana would see us all enthralled.
Then they're going to be sorely disappointed. We have the Warrior of Light and Arenvald to shield us.
Aye, but they can't well defend your guests and attack the Primal, can they? We're stuck on the back foot.
Oh, I could try.
All right, I think I have an idea. Keep these people safe, General. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Where are you going? What? Slice.
Whatever she's about, you'd best make it quick. Who will be next to die on my steel?
So how's this gonna work here? Speak with the Resistance Guard? Oh, okay. How do we fight her without leaving our allies wide open? We can't stay on the back foot forever. I think we've already lost. I have the Warrior of Light at my side. We can do this. Isn't that right? Use the duty action deflect to dissipate ether spheres. Lakshmi releases during the battle. Okay. Be warned that allowing an ally to be enthralled by an ether sphere will result in failure. Is it gonna be like, So, how do I know when one is coming? What? I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Attack you? Yeah, get that out of here. I don't know who I should attack. Oh gosh.
Wow, I offer you peace and serenity.
Crap. Huh. This is weird. Okay. Gosh. Almost messed that one up. Holy crap. Ah! No! No, don't click on that. Okay, this is tough. Okay. Maybe I should just focus solely on deflecting. Alright. Normal mode. See, I don't know if I need to be attacking as well. I have no idea.
Wow,
This
I offer
map
you
out of my way.
peace and serenity.
I don't think so. I think I just have to deflect all of them. I can get multiple at a time. I'm gonna try and attack a bit. Oh gosh. No! No!
I shall free you from your hate.
Gosh. Okay, I think I survived long enough.
Damn it all! It's only a matter of time before we miss one.
Tell me about it. Oh? Oh, that was her idea. We released the Ford Focus.
What of it? Do you want to kill this thing or not?
Do I stop the deflect? I do. Okay. Where did she go? Oh crap, she's over here now. What? Get out of there. Cannot target. What? Can I deflect this? Quickly now, while the primal is Lise. Huh? Oh, get these people out of here. Surely you do not mean to. Very well. I shall see our guests to safety. Okay. Oops, I ran right into that. Tight embrace? No! What? I can't move! Active time maneuver. What'd I do for this again? I click or something? No! Deflect! 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 The angle! It's so weird! Deflect! Oh no, we have to start all over? No. Brutal. One more time on normal. I don't think I really even need to hit.
I offer you peace and serenity.
Okay. Come a bunch of them.
I shall free you from your hate.
Almost messed that up. Oh! Stressful. Okay. No, get away from me. Okay. Okay, this is gonna be the active time event, right? Or whatever. It's a pad maneuver. Click! No! Why didn't it click on that thing? Ah.
Do not your souls weigh heavy?
My soul weighs very heavily right now. What is this? Can I escape this? Ah! Ouch! Get away from me, Portola. I'm gonna have to do another round of spheres, huh? Crap. So do I just stand in this? Okay, yeah. Why do you cling to misery? I had no other choice. Oh no. Okay, we're just gonna do the same attack over and over? Need to kill her now? I'm trying my best.
Here it comes!
If I had a limit break. She's like healing herself. Duty complete, okay. Woo! Honestly, the ether deflection thing was the hardest part about that by far.
We did it! We beat her!
Hello? Vision.
What is this?
I'm only gonna say this once. The Ananta just summoned their primal in the throne room. My friends are fighting her, but they need help. They need someone with the Echo, and by the gods, I wish I had it, but I don't. I told you before that you still had time, but things have changed. I need your answer now. You can end it like Xenos, or you can fight for Alamigo. Your choice.
So she decided pretty quickly there. So,
7 hells. It's her, the butcher.
well,
It's done. Take me back to my cell.
You are not forgiven. Not you. You I will never forgive. But I will thank you. For standing against a primal and saving us from servitude. You have my thanks.
aw. Single tear. Ooh. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Fordola. Hey, Peach. Well fought, Solitary. Arnvald. That was a near thing. Our stand against the Kaliana would have been brief indeed had you not volunteered for guard duty. We'd be enthralled as surely as our sentries were. They must have planned this far in advance. Security was my responsibility, and I know how dangerous primals can be. I should have... my fault. Stupid mistake. Alas. We were all caught unawares. We will take this as a lesson and watch our own more carefully in the future. You can be sure that the lackeys who smuggled the crystals into the throne room weren't the only thralls in our ranks. The soldier who first spoke up in favor of the Kalyana keeping their weapons springs to mind. Primal's servant is betrayed by Azora. If you mean to conduct an investigation, I can identify any others acting under Sri Lakshmi's influence. Thanks, we'd appreciate your help, Ishtola. Speaking of help, I almost fell over when Fordola turned up. What was she even doing there? I asked her to come. Bow. no! Well, that explains it then. It's sad, but Ragnfried was right. Her victims will never forgive her for what she's done. But I don't think Fordola picked up the sword looking for forgiveness. She wanted to fight for her country. If you say the world in which Fordola grew up is partly to blame for what she became, then as an Alamegan, I feel responsible for improving that world. We can't ignore what's happening right now. We have to show people a better way than vengeance, or we risk giving birth to a new generation of skulls. I know it's idealistic, but I want to help people to let go of their old grievances and make peace with each other. And I'll hold 1,000 meetings and I'll talk till I'm blue in the face, if that's what it takes. 'Tis a long and arduous path you have chosen, but one well worth walking. Rest assured that I will do what I can to help you reach your destination. Thank you, Alfino. The first step will be to get our representatives back in the throne room. They're a little shaken, but not one of them seemed ready to run. We're all determined to finish what we started. I will see that you're not interrupted, Solitary. You and the Scions are to stand down. Get some rest. You've earned it. Oh, thank you. Vacation for the Warrior of Light? Finally. Pretty.
A fine spot to contemplate the heavens. The meeting is over. The envoys have chosen to instate a government model on Ishgard's House of Commons, a ruling body of representatives elected by the people. It is a fair decision, and one which signals the end of my part in all this. But I would gaze upon Girabania's stars one last time before I leave.
Oh. Hello. Don't worry, Raban. She'll get over there to you eventually. One small step at a time.
Forget something? Your Grace, there was no word.
Rabon Aldin, you are hereby dismissed as General of the Immortal Flames and relieved of your seat on the Syndicate.
But, Your Grace...
Rabon, I am no longer a child. Stay here in your homeland. Work with your brethren. Rebuild Alamigo.
You desire to stand alone. I understand, but remember what happened.
I remember full well the consequences of my naivety, and thus did I consult at length with a most trusted advisor ere I embarked upon this course.
A most trusted advisor? And what of me? Am I no longer deserving of your confidence?
What trust can there be between us when you withhold the truth from me?
Hmm?
Did you think me oblivious to the anguish in your eyes when you spoke of returning to Uldar? For years and years, we have trusted one another. Yet now you refuse to confess your heart's desire?
I swore an oath to you that day on the sands. I pledged my sword.
And it has served me well. But in Pippin you have forged a new sword, as sharp and deadly as the blade you bequeathed him. I will show you a Sultana who can wield every weapon at her disposal, including Lolorito and his monetarist cronies.
Oh, so Pippin has to stay in Ul'dah, but...
You are home. You are free.
It's not a 2-for-1 deal. Either you stay or Pippin.
No more.
Smile for me, Raubarn. I would have this parting be a joyous one.
Thank you, Your Grace. It has been an honor to serve you and Ul'dah.
Tomorrow you will serve Alamigo and fight for the good of all Eorzea. Am I understood?
Yes, Your Grace.
Cool. Oh. Does anybody know which patch I'm in right now?
Thanks for shielding us from Lakshmi, you two. If you hadn't been there, the rest of us would be worshipping her by now.
You're kind to include me, Lise, but we both know who did most of the work. I could scarce keep track of the battle, let alone land a telling blow. No shame in admitting it.
I don't know.
The Warrior of Light has put far better men than me in the shade.
Did I mention that I encountered the Sultana in the palace? It would seem Her Grace has come to Girabania to oversee the final stages of her relocation project. She was in search of General Oldin, and I directed her to the rooftop garden. I do hope he was still there.
Yeah, he was there.
Are you in the habit of gossiping about the affairs of royalty, Master Leveilleur?
Oh, Alpino got called out.
Certainly not, Your Grace. I was merely informing my companions.
Be at ease, Alphino. 'Twas only a jest. But I must yield the floor to Raubarn. He has an important announcement to make.
As of yesternight, I have been relieved of my post in the Immortal Flames and the Syndicate both.
I shall be assuming my father's duties. And may I say that Tizona has never felt heavier upon my back.
That's the name of the weapon? Tizona?
Twould seem I am in need of employment. Mayhap one of my old acquaintances can introduce me to a mercenary company or some such.
You may be getting on in years, Father, but you'd struggle to find a band of sellswords who wouldn't snap your hand off. Your remaining hand.
Why do you have to? Why do you have to throw that part in
the
there?
Bond of Alamigo need not be put out to pasture just yet.
Your Grace has developed a wicked edge to her humor. And you, Pippin, would do well not to laugh when the future may hold the same for you.
Foreshadowing?
So, does this mean you're staying?
Aye. That seems to be the way of it. I would be glad to aid you in rebuilding our nation, if you'll have me.
If, he says. Welcome home, Rauban.
Hug. Or handshake. Hug? Bro hug? No? Nothing? Ah. Handshake.
Well, that was unexpected. Though you seem distinctly unsurprised.
I know everything, Alphino.
Either you are more astute than I give you credit for, or I'm losing my touch. In any event, one thing is certain. Alamigo will rejoice at the homecoming of her dearest son.
Return of the Bowl is the name of the quest that we're wrapping up right now. I think it's about time I headed back to Rhalgar's Reach. What's next for all of you? Alizé will be eager to hear the recent events, so I shall join you if you've no objections. I'd welcome the company. Solitary, why don't you come along to the Reach as well once you've said your farewells to Nanamo and the others? Upon completion of this quest, you will be able to access the palace's rooftop gardens by speaking to the royal menagerie attendant. Interesting that they point that out in specific. 29 quests. Rhalgar's Reach. I have Skittles here with me. Skittles is what I'm eating if you're curious. I actually just finished doing a workout right before I started the stream, so I figured let's get rid of all that progress I made by eating some candy. Yeah. Last quest of patch 4.1. Well, here we are again. Alphino has regaled me with a thrilling tale of hidden treasure troves, mid-meeting betrayals, unlikely alliances, and joyous homecomings. It would seem I missed everything. I was patrolling the palace grounds with Thancred and Ishtola when we heard the report of a primal in the throne room. I honestly doubted my own ears. Yeah, where were they the whole time? As others have said, we were lucky to have our Echo-blessed champions nearby this time, but we'll need to keep a closer eye on the Kalyana. 4.2 has 8 quests, 7 for 4.3, 7, 5, and 2. You can say that again. This whole episode has reminded me just how far apart our kinds still are. It looks like centuries of fear and mistrust really can't be washed away in a day. But someone has to make an effort at reconciliation, if these conflicts are ever going to end. Naturally, a lot of people are crying out for vengeance, but I've been doing my best to calm things down. Violent reprisals will only lead to more summonings. Indeed, violence will ever beget violence, as the Empire has learned to its cost in recent times. In any case, summoning Lakshmi was the Brood Mother's doing, and whoever replaces her might not be so keen on the idea. We'll just have to watch and wait. Which isn't to say we won't be putting the safety of our allies in the Vera and M tribes first. I plan to have Resistance Scout keep track of the Kalyana's movements at all times. My parents will be relieved to hear that. What are your plans for the rest of the Resistance army, out of interest? Are we to prepare for Imperial counterattacks? That would be a question for the Resistance's newest recruit. A military commander with far more experience than me. What? The Bull of Alamigo? We call it an army, but the Resistance is really a collection of smaller independent groups, and when Conrad passed his command on to me, that authority only extended to the freedom fighters based in Relgar's Reach. He just happened to be serving as the Resistance spokesman at the time, and needed someone to take over the role while everything was in disarray. But that time has passed. When I speak with the other leaders about reforming the army under the new government, I'll be nominating Raubon as the overall commander of our forces. He has more experience than the rest of us put together, and we stand to learn a lot from him. Indeed, he is in all respects the ideal choice. Assuming he accepts the post, Alamigo will have added a formidable weapon to its arsenal. And given the progress of Nanamo's resettlement initiative, I see great cause for hope. Seeds which we so carefully sowed have begun to quicken, my friends. I like that. we tend to our promises and watch as Alamigo blooms. Dress up Raubon. Like a minion? Ba 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 ba. Oh? Gosetsu. I do give thanks to the kami that my makeshift raft withstood the fury of the seas. Did you bring what's-her-name with you? Yeah, it's a MMORPG. But there their generosity ended. Without coins in our pockets for new attire, we are doomed to look like so much Jetson. Oh, woe betide the poor man in a city of rich merchants. Doesn't anybody recognize him here? I feel like people would recognize him. They're just friends now? These dango are delicious. Will you have one? More sweetbreads. I surrender my blade to secure what few coins we have. It's like the odd couple. Ah, it's like talking to a child. Why fate saddled me with this burden, I shall never know. But I am alive, and I must return to my master's side. Come, Tsuyu. We shall find a ship to carry us across the Ruby Sea. So was she like brainwashed before or something? Like, why is she acting so different now? Meanwhile, in the Imperial Palace... Have you read the reports? First Doma, then Alamigo, and Lord Sin was put to the sword? Oops. Do not believe everything you read. I hear the Viceroy was merely wounded, and that he has already returned to the capital. Naturally, the savages beat their chests and boast loudly of taking his head, regardless. Nay, Lord Xenos lives? Huh? Deplorable. That our own officers should be fooled by Eorzean misinformation. Smallwood of the provinces have begun rising up in rebellion. We must prepare an official, and above all, accurate announcement to quell these pernicious rumors. They would wage war with empty words? Let them produce the Viceroy's remains then. We shall soon put the lie to their claims. Who's this? Mysterious arm. All we saw was an arm. Just an arm. 2 slots remain in your inventory? No! No! The true end game. I feel like I should just... Tidings from the east. Alright, let's at least start this quest. I don't know if we'll do the whole thing, but let's at least get it started. Solitaire, great timing. I was just about to send word to the Scions. I've got lots to tell you. The Council has officially recognized the Resistance as our standing army, and I expect you can guess who's been appointed commander. Suffice it to say, we're in good hand. Why they gotta keep rubbing it in Raubon's face that he's only got one arm? Okay. Having the Bull of Alamigo at the helm's done wonders for morale. People were dancing in the streets when the announcement was made, and we have you and the Sultana to thank for it. If you two hadn't worked your magic, he'd never have contemplated following his heart. The Council has also decreed that we are to maintain a presence at Rhalgr's Reach. These will continue to lead our forces in the fringes, a job she's been doing tirelessly, a bit too tirelessly, some might say. We're constantly having to remind her to rest before she falls over. That's an exaggeration, and I always get up again. Anyway, we can hardly afford to lower our guard now. Not after our latest brush with Lakshmi. Speaking of which, we've been keeping a close eye on the Kalyana, and it looks like they've chosen a new leader. It's, Shanti's daughter. You know, the half-dead one? For whatever reason, the Kalyana thought she was the best candidate, which makes them leaderless, basically. As things stand, there's no prospect of engaging in talks, let alone coming to an understanding. But I won't let that stop me. I'll keep on reaching out to them until they finally see sense. Just like I've been reaching out to Fordola. She still won't meet my gaze, but she's given up trying to ignore me. It may only be the odd grunt, but at least she's responding, and I'll get through to her yet. Solitary, there you are. Alphino, Alice, is everything alright? We've received word from Tataru. Oh, Tataru. Hancock has apparently acquired information of great interest and urgency. More than that, she didn't say. Only that we should come to Kugane right away. I had in mind for the two of us to set forth together, but Alice is determined to make it a party of 3. As I've told you more than a dozen times, brother, my wounds are quite healed and I would benefit from some fresh air. Besides, you may well need an extra pair of hands. Worry not, sister. I have quite given up trying to convince you. Whether we be 2 or 3, we shall depart as soon as possible. You will be joining us, I trust. Huh? I was about to say I'd come too, but I'll just have to settle for cheering you on from afar. Good luck with whatever it turns out to be. Must sneeze. Oh, it left. I lost it. I lost the sneeze. Thank you, Lise. Rest assured, that's the second time that's happened to me during this stream. Rest assured, should this business prove to be of even tangential concern to Alamigo, we shall inform you without delay. Let us be off then. Hancock and Tataru await us at the Ruby Bazaar offices. Next stream I do, I'm gonna just title it, Saturn finally cleans up his inventory. It'll be just an inventory cleaning stream. It'll be all sorts of fun to watch. Saturn versus inventory. A battle for the ages. Who will come out triumphant, though? Inventory might win. Alright. Alright, y'all. I think I'm gonna wrap up here. I got a couple things I gotta do before bedtime this evening. I'm gonna try and get back to being a little bit more consistent with this game, so... Sorry, I know it's been a while since I last streamed FF14, so... I'm gonna try and at least get in... I don't know... at least 2 streams a week or something, so... we'll see, so... Thank you for your patience, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the stream today. Some cool kind of cutscenes and fights there. Take care of yourselves. I'll be back soon with some more. Like, comment, subscribe, follow, tell your friend, tell your cat, tell your cat's friend. Catch y'all in the next one. See y'all.